Let's go. All right. It is time. Good morning, everyone. Let's open the doors for our Facebook family. Okay, let's open the doors on Facebook. Let's open the doors here on Instagram. All right, Instagram. YouTube is in. Instagram is in. Facebook, let's get you guys in the room. Where you at, Facebook? All right, here you are, opening the doors. Open the doors. All right, and where is it? Did they move the thing? I hope it's public. Okay, I hope it's live. All right. Oh, they changed it. I hope it's live on Facebook and everybody can see it because I don't see the thing to make it. Let's see if I can change it here. Okay. It looks like we're live on Facebook. Good morning, everyone. If you're watching on Facebook, put in the chat, hey, I'm here from Facebook. I want to make sure that you guys are seeing it. Make sure that you guys are seeing it on Facebook. Okay, because they changed something up here and I don't see what I normally look for. All right, let's see if I can make sure. Nope. Okay, Facebook, I'm going to trust that you guys are in the room. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get this party started. It is Saturday morning, June 7th, 2025. It's time to tap in, you guys. So go ahead, get your journals, something to write with, grab a cup of coffee or some water or some tea or whatever it is that you like to drink to make the moment juicy. And so let's go ahead and let's get into this Saturday morning tap in. Y'all, let's go.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
All right, you guys. Good morning. This is Grade 3300. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap in. Johnny May is in the building. Welcome, Johnny May. Welcome to the Saturday morning tap in. All right, Digital D3, welcome. Your Saturday morning tap in is happening right now. Welcome, Jonathan Lockwood. I see a lot of new faces in the building today. All right, so I'm guessing that Facebook is up. Let's see how we're doing. Let's make sure. Some more 2K3 will let me know shortly about Facebook to make sure that everybody can see it. That everyone can see it. We have some good news to share today, so welcome. And we'll have a quick little chat, talk about a few things today. Time to tap in, everybody. I want to know, you're in the room, you're going to watch game night. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm going to be talking about that today, Johnny May. But yes, today is a very exciting day. Just found out yesterday that game night has been launched. It is now live. All right, let me hold on to that and we'll talk about it in a little bit. Welcome to those who are tapping in. If you don't know what I'm talking about, stay tuned. I got a new project underway. A new project that is out right now. And it's a good one. I'll show you guys the trailer today. So stay tuned. Prepare for today's Saturday morning tap in. All right, let me just double check some things while we're getting started.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
Okay.
Tap in.
All right. Tap in. It is time to tap in. How y'all feeling today? For those who are new here, we come together every Saturday morning to have some uplifting conversations, to set some intentions, and also to do just a little bit of journaling. That is how we tap in every Saturday morning. Yeah, we've been doing this for a minute. Okay, let's see. All right, I'm trusting that Facebook is in the room. I know you guys tune in from all different platforms. because we multi-stream, folks. We are on multiple platforms right now. How y'all feeling on this Saturday morning? Good morning, Ashley Nicole. Good to see you in the room. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap-in. Hey, all right. Welcome, everybody. I am your host, Shamika Cotton. I come in to turn on the light so that we can tap into the greatness and the guidance that is within. It's Saturday morning, and it is that time. So welcome. How y'all feeling today? Put it in the chat. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know how you're feeling on this Saturday morning. I'm feeling good. I'm excited. I'm pumped up. I got some good news yesterday, and I'm not even going to hold it. I'm going to go ahead and just jump right on into it. So yesterday, I got the news that finally the film that I worked on maybe 2 years ago now, I think it's been, wow, time flies, you guys. Time absolutely flies. But the movie that I worked on 2 years ago, Game Night, is now available on Tubi. Woohoo! So excited, so grateful. I really need some sounds. I want to hear the applause, the cheers. But yes, I'm so excited. So I'll be sharing a trailer in just a little bit. But before we get to that, what we do on Saturday morning is we come here and we set our intention. So thinking about your day ahead, thinking about the week that you had, thinking about your week ahead, what intention do you want to bring, right? What do you want to stir up within yourself and take to all the spaces that you walk in today, right? Go ahead and put that in the chat. I know something that's been on my mind today, preparation. Let's set the intention for preparation, all right? You get what you prepare for. What intention are you setting today, right? I'm throwing preparation in the pot. What are you throwing into the intentional pot today? Go ahead and put that in the chat. And while we're at it, y'all know how we do. We need to go ahead and pick a number. And where's my marker? Where's my marker? Oh, it's right here. It's right here. So let's pick a number between 1 and 30. All right. On this 7th day of June, 2025, picking a number between 1 and 30. And I've got the number. What is that number? Put it in the chat. And whoever gets closest to the number without going over will be selecting the journal prompt for today. For those who are new here, we are still working our way through this journal prompt. 300 things list is that's what the 300 is for. But we are working through this journal prompt, 100 days of gratefulness. And so there is a prompt for each day. And so we like to have a little fun here on Saturday Morning Tap In. We make it so random. We pick a number so randomly to see what is the prompt that just happens to be what we're all going to write about today. And it's something really wonderful and magical happens. It usually has something to do with what we're talking about today. So I can't wait to see what comes up in the journal prompt for today. So, okay, Johnny Mason, overflow, setting the intention. See, and that's what I'm talking about. That's what you bring into the party, right? Because the intention that you set, we all get to benefit from it, right? So guess what? If you didn't know, you about to get some overflow today. So we're setting the intention for overflow. We're setting the intention for preparation. Okay. Yes, and yes. So I was thinking about something this morning and this week. So I had an audition this week, and I hadn't had an audition it was been a little bit longer than I normally wait for an audition. But I don't mind it so much because I'm always working on something. I'm never not working, which is an absolute gift. But I did notice I haven't had an audition in a little while. But I ended up ordering a part that I needed for my ring light. And the part finally came. And wouldn't you know, the part came right when an audition showed up. when I had a request to do a self-tape. And so it really just stood out to me, um, the synchronicity of it all. And it just reminded me, which is why I'm putting it in the intention for today. We get what we prepare for. We get what we prepare for. Somebody put that in the chat. We get, or make it personal. I get what I prepare for. Yeah, make it personal. I get what I prepare for, right? And that is just a universal law, right? What you prepare for, what you expect, that is what you get. It's all a part of the mind powers, right? The power that we have with our thoughts. Last night I was watching the movie The Matrix with a group with my church, actually. And we were watching it not just from a cinematic perspective, but watching it from a metaphysical perspective. That's right, Johnny May. I get what I prepare for. And so we were watching The Matrix from a metaphysical perspective, looking for what are some of those universal themes that are baked into the movie The Matrix. Last Friday, we watched Aquila and the Bee. And so that was really great, looking at that movie from a metaphysical perspective. And this week, we watched The Matrix. Next week, we're going to be watching The Incredibles to see what metaphysical or what universal laws are baked into these stories. And it is no surprise that these movies that we're watching, that they did so good when they came out, right? Because there was a universal principle, a universal story that resonated deeply with the truth of each and every one of us. And so watching The Matrix last night, there were a lot of things that I didn't notice before when I watched it without a metaphysical lens, right? And like I said, when we're talking about a metaphysical lens, we're just looking at the deeper truths that are in the story. When you get past, some of the violence, or when you get past some of the action scenes, right? Which are absolutely amazing, right? Amazing to me. But some people actually commented that when they first watched the film, they couldn't get past the violence. But now that they approached and re-examined the film, their mind was expanded when they saw all of those universal truths in there. There was one line in the film where Neo is first captured by the agents, right? And he's like, I want to make a phone call. I want to make my phone call, right? And the agent, right, from the Matrix says, what did he say? I wrote it down too. What good is a phone call if you can't speak? Let that marinate. What good is a phone call if you can't speak? And if you watch the movie The Matrix, what happens next is that Neo's whole mouth disappears. Y'all, his whole mouth, and I'm saying mouth, M-O-U-F, okay? His whole mouth, okay? His whole mouth disappears. And I never really caught that before about how powerful and how true that is, right? When you are unaware of the power of your mind, anyone can make a suggestion into your mind, and then that suggestion starts to play out and starts to affect how you see yourself, right? So the agents in the Matrix, they understood the power of the mind. They understood that what you think about, you bring about. So all they did was suggest, if you can't speak. And Neo, undisciplined in his thoughts, unaware of how to exercise his own mind power, became subject to someone else exercising their mental power, someone else exercising their power, right? And so that really stood out to me, right? What good is a phone call if you can't speak, right? So it reminded me, right, to be careful of the things that I allow to influence my perception of myself, right? right? So we can look at it from that perspective, right? But you can also say, well, if I have this power, right? If I have this power, what am I going to speak to myself? What thoughts am I going to plant into my mind? If what I think about, I bring about. Good morning, Breeze, my series regulars in the building. If what I think about is what I bring about, then I can say, okay, let me use this power intentionally, right? Let me use my gift intentionally. And so that theme, of I'm sorry. So you guys know how your computer is always flashing back memories of things, pictures you've taken, and they remind you of moments. It just flashed me, and I think that it's no coincidence, but it just flashed me a picture from June 7th of, I don't know if it was maybe 3 or 4 years ago now, from P Valley. So, okay, universe, okay, what's going on? What's going on? We'll see. But there are no coincidences, right? I think technology is another way in which coincidence, which there is not, but in which divine timing, right, shows up for you. But anyway, there were a lot of themes that kept coming back in the Matrix, right? The things that help us to know that we create our world. And I invite you to, if you have already watched The Matrix and or maybe you've never seen it, I invite you to watch The Matrix and look at it from a metaphysical perspective. Look at it to see what deep, universal, and spiritual truths were being told in that movie, right? Another example of how that thing of, what good is a phone call if you can't speak? The power of a thought, somebody saying something to you, and all of a sudden you're seeing things, or you have an inclination or an impulse to do something. So another example of that was when he went to go see the what was her name? The whatever. Somebody put it in the chat if you saw The Matrix. But when he went to see her and he knocks down the vase, right? But before he knocks over the vase, she says, be careful. Or no, she says, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's okay. And then he knocks over the vase, right? And so she says, would you have broken it if I hadn't said anything? Would you have broken it if I hadn't said anything? Another example of how the words that become thoughts, right? It's like, what comes first, the chicken or the egg, right? But words and thoughts are very powerful, right? Would he have broken the vase if she hadn't said it, right? So what thoughts are you thinking? So that is just, a few things for us to think about, because what you think about, you bring about. So use your power for good, okay, you guys? Use your power for good. Use your power on your behalf to create the life that you desire, right? And so, like I said, when I ordered this piece for my ring light, it's no coincidence, right, that all of a sudden, boop, here's an audition that pops up for you, right? And so then it says, okay, well, if I recognize that synchronicity, what else can I make happen? What else can I do? What else can I do to prepare for my good, right? You guys, for those who are just joining us, don't forget to put a number down in the chat. We are looking for a number between 1 and 30. All right, a number between 1 and 30. Whoever gets closest will be picking today's journal prompt, right? If you're just joining us today, we are talking about how you get what you prepare for. What are you preparing for? Do you have a goal? And I want to know this. Do you have a goal or a dream, Deshaun? What was that? Deja Walker, huh? Deja, do you have a dream or a goal, beautiful 164, that you have been working on? And you're like, when is it going to happen? When am I going to break through? Right? If you have a goal or a dream or a vision that you have been working on, and you're just like, you're toiling away, you feel like you've done everything you can to make it possible. If that is you, put it in the chat. Give me a 1 in the chat, right? Give me a 1 in the chat. Because my next question for you, good morning, Soraya Jane is in the building. If that is you, or maybe you haven't been working at it for a long time, but you kind of just been thinking about something that you would like to experience, right? We talked about one way for us to start to demonstrate or manifest a goal or a desire in our heart, right? Is by journaling, right? But another thing you can do is start to prepare for it, right? You can start to prepare for it. So my question would be, for those of you who have said that, yes, that is me, that one, I am the one, okay? Neo had to understand, Adisa, that he was the one. Not only is Neo the one, okay? You are the one, okay? You are the one. So for those who put the ones in the chat, we have it on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram. Shout out to my Saturday morning tap intentional beings, tapper inners. If that is you, my question I want to put on your mind before we go into just a little bit of breathing and intentionality later today in today's program is, what can you do to prepare to receive your good? Just putting a little something on your mind for you to think about, because once you start thinking about it, you bring it about, okay? When you start thinking about it, you bring it about, all right? So what can you do to start to prepare for the good you seek, right? Okay, you're looking for a relationship. Okay, what can you do to start to prepare for that relationship? You want to go on a date? Can you go buy you a nice, cute little outfit? Maybe you can go so that when they ask you, well, what you want to eat? Okay, go start looking and sampling restaurants. Start going to different restaurants. So when they say, what should we do? Oh, I have a great suggestion, right? Maybe it's a particular job that you want. Maybe you want to go and get what you're going to wear to your interview. Maybe you want to go and get the notebook you're going to use at work to take your notes. That inspiration will come to you, right? If you ask the question. So I put the question on your mind to remind you that I get what I prepare for. You guys, and it always works that way. It always works that way. You get what you prepare for. You get what you expect, right? Okay, say you want to change careers. If maybe you could take a class, right? Taking a class to prepare for that new job. That's another thing you can do. Maybe you want to move into a new home. Maybe you want to go then and buy your welcome mat that you're going to have outside your door. Maybe you want a new car. So you're going to go and buy your air freshener that you're going to hang in your car, or you're going to buy yourself a new keychain that you're going to have your key on. What can you do to prepare yourself for the good that you seek? All right. Good morning. Who is that? Big. Oh, I can't break that down. I don't know. Is it Big Mayor? Okay. What's up? What's up? Welcome to your Saturday morning tap in. So today I am super pumped up, and because the film, like I said, that I worked on called Game Night is now ready on Tubi. You can go watch Game Night on Tubi. So today I would love to share with you the trailer for Game Night. So Get ready for it. We're going to take a look at the trailer right here and right now. Okay, where's my tab at? Where's my production assistant? Do we have game night queued up? Where's my game night? Okay, here it is. I got to get it right here. Good morning, Regina. I see you tapping in over on Facebook. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap in. Okay, game night coming right up. Stand by. Okay, scroll down. Okay. Let me get this queued up. And you guys, this movie is going to take you on a wild and crazy ride. I'm telling you, you think you know what's going on, and then you will find out that it's not what you thought. That's all I'll say. It's not what you thought. Okay, it's not what you thought. All right, that's the fair warning. But game night is quite a ride. It's a thriller. It's suspenseful. It's sexy. All right. It's a Tanya Pinkins film. Okay, so it's got all that juiciness. All right, here we go. Game night trailer. Oh, wait. Hold on. You guys can't hear it. Let's try this again. And it's got Lisa Arundel right there. Let's go.
It's gonna be a bad day for mamas.
Make dinner for a party and then enjoy a relaxing evening with my friends before I launch my new business. And as usual, everyone is getting on my damn nerves.
See, where are you?
Why are you answering my sister's phone? Mother? Happy birthday.
Sounds like somebody broke one of the commandments. Whoa. One of you was fucking my woman. You still holding on to them damn bylaws we made when we was drunk and high?
Jello, nobody was messing with Cece.
That's not what's in her diary.
I need one of you to just be a man. Just come clean and we can settle this.
I'm sorry, but I ain't going back. I ain't going.
The party in 4060 is too loud.
The party's over, man.
Who the fuck you talking to?
I just called the cops.
Well, tell him I said hello, motherfucker.
Saw some type of help sign on the window. Something about a hostage situation.
No. Give me the gun. Give me the gun.
Angela, that's your brother. What are you doing?
Only half of him is my brother. The other half won't get his face blown off.
What are we gonna do now, Mr. Man? What did you do?
What is this?
Where'd she get this?
Who fucking besides me?
What did you do?
I'm so sorry.
Okay. You guys, the Oracle, thank you. Thank you, June. Yes, okay. Y'all, I'm so excited. That game night, and it's game night, okay? NITE, okay? When you go on Tubi, it's game night. Check it out, you guys. I'm so excited for you all to go on that journey. And yeah, it's there. Our hard work. Shout out to Craig Williams, our writer, to our fearless leader, Tanya Pinkins, and then our amazing producers who just kept pushing and kept working to find the best platform to get this movie out to the audience that it's just going to eat it up. It's going to eat it up. So you guys go head on over to Tubi and check it out. Check it out because I'm so grateful. All right, so let us go ahead and prepare ourselves. So let's see. It looks like, all right, I'm checking. Well, the number was for today was 13. Usually we do whoever doesn't go over, but the only person that is the closest to it is Johnny May. All right. Thank you for the new follow, June. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Shamika Chronicles. All right. So Johnny May, I'm going to put this up on the screen. Okay, here we go. And pick a number here on this screen right now that's not grayed out. And that will be our journal prompt for today. That music just gets me. It's so catchy. Y'all, I'm telling you. I can't wait to watch it again and again and again. Tell your friends. Okay, let's see. Which number would you like to pick? I know there's a little lag, so I'll just wait a moment. And feel free right now, if you haven't put an intention in the chat, we are about to do our intention setting, and then we are going to move into our journaling. And then we are going to move about our day and get what we prepare. Number one, okay, thank you so much. Number one, come on, because Johnny May says, I am the one. Johnny May says, I am prepared to receive my good. I see what you did there, Johnny May. I see what you did. And I'm standing in agreement with you. Okay. Number one, you are number one on that call sheet, Johnny May. Let's do it. Okay. I speak it. All right. Woo. Okay. Very good. We got our journal prompt and we'll get to that. I'll reveal to you guys what that is. What's up, Brandon? Welcome to the Saturday Morning Tap In. You are here just in time. We are about to do our intention setting. And then we're going to do our journaling. And then we are going to get about our day, receiving what we prepared for. All right, let me go ahead and put the intentions in the chat. Intentions for today are overflow and preparation. And I tell you, those are plenty. Okay, with overflow and preparation, are you prepared for overflow? Okay, I tell you, y'all Saturday morning tap in. Y'all just bless me and y'all just speak life to me. I see you, Spirit. I see you, Spirit. Okay, I see you. So, all right, let me go ahead and get these intentions on the screen. I'm excited about today's intentions because what I know about the power of my word, what I know about the power of my thought, what I know about the power of setting intentions. This is a whole word right here. Over. I got to calm down so I can lead this intention. All right. So let's just go ahead and center ourselves as we prepare for overflow. All right. So let's just take some cleansing inhales and exhales. We inhale as we are opening ourselves up to all the good, and exhale. Letting go of anything that would hold us back. Letting go of those limiting thoughts and behaviors. Let's take in another cleansing inhale, saying, I am ready for my good. Hold it and exhale. And as you exhale, you're checking in with your body to see if there's any place where you may be holding tension. Where can you let go? Right? And simply breathe into those spaces. Those spaces are places where we hold tension. There is room for more. And the way that we open up for that more is simply tapping into our breath. Let's take one more cleansing inhale. We inhale. And exhale. I don't know about you, but that third inhale, I felt like I had even more space on the inside. And let's just take, I'm going to put 1 minute on the clock right now. And let's just sit in this space of openness, just breathing and checking in. Allowing yourself to be relaxed. Allowing the chair to support you. Allowing yourself to be more present in this moment. And it is in this place of openness and receptivity. It is in this place of relaxation that we open our minds and our hearts, that we tune in and tap into the power, the greatness, and the guidance that is within. Affirming that there are good things in store for us. Good things in spiritual escrow for you. And so we take this moment to ponder the question, to ask the question, knowing that when we ask, we always receive. What step should I take to prepare for my good? So we set our intention right now to be open and receptive to divine guidance, that inner wisdom that we know, that high vibrational communication with infinite intelligence, acknowledging our connection, acknowledging all the good that is always everywhere around us, acknowledging and affirming that I am that good, acknowledging and affirming that I am the one, acknowledging and affirming that yes, I will say yes to the goals, the dreams, and the desires on my heart that are calling to me. I say yes to the call. So we open ourselves for that divine spiritual guidance, for that inspired action to take to be prepared. And it is in this place of intentionality, this place of openness, this place of oneness, this place of love, that we excitedly expect overflow of good. That we allow all the feelings of excitement, all the feelings of enthusiasm that stirs up. We allow them to vibrate, to rise higher and higher. For we know that as we lift our vibration, we draw our good to us. And And it is in this place of openness, it is in this place of high vibration that we are grateful. For we know the spiritual principles, the universal principles, intention setting, it works if you work it. And this Saturday morning tap in, we have worked it and we go forward expecting our good. And so it is. All right. So for those who are new here, we are now going to move into our journaling portion of today's program. And here is the journal prompt picked by the one, the only Johnny May. And the journal prompt is, how am I fortunate? Woo! We are journaling for 10 minutes and 10 seconds. The clock has begun. Welcome, Chris. So good to see you, one of our dynamic producers in the building. We are celebrating the launch of Game Night, but right now we are journaling. How am I fortunate? All right. Remember, the journal prompt takes you down on the page. Once you are down on the page, you can answer the journal prompt, or if another thought comes to mind, write it out. Maybe in today's intention setting, a thought came to you about that inspired action you are to take. Write that out instead, right? The journal prompt just gets you down on the page. What happens on the page is between you and God. Let's go. 9 minutes and 23 seconds. We're journaling. Y'all already know what I'm going to write. Y'all know what I'm fortunate about. Okay. Well, we'll talk about it. We are journaling. Oh, let me get it up on the screen. Okay. How am I fortunate? Woo! I love this question. Thank you, Johnny May. The prompt is up on the screen. 8 minutes, 30 seconds to go. Somebody's ahead of schedule. It's us. Mm-hmm. Okay, focus. All right, we're journaling. I'm so excited. Okay. Wow. Okay. Welcome to those who are just joining us. You are here at the right place at the right time. We are journaling. How am I fortunate? Wow. Wow. Oh, wow. That's okay. 5 minutes, 55 seconds to go. We're journaling. Welcome, Javon to Cherry. We are journaling. How are you fortunate? Four minutes, 55 seconds to go. Mm. 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 Wow. Okay. 3 minutes, 7 seconds to go. The journal prompt is on the screen. How am I fortunate? One minute, 24 seconds to go. We are journaling. All right. Okay, everybody, we did it. We did it. We did our journaling for today. We tapped in today. Oh, today was such an amazing tap in. So many new ideas. I know you guys were like, look at Shamika over there journaling, having a whole moment. Yes, I was, because when I start journaling, I open myself to see what my inner guidance, what spirit has to say through my journaling pages. And sometimes something really, really amazing and unexpected comes through. And so I want to thank you all so much for tuning in to today's Saturday morning tap-in. If you're watching the replay, we had a lot of comments last week on the replay. Feel free. I check those comments. I want to know, how is the Saturday morning tap-in impacting your life, right? Did you have any aha moments from today's Saturday morning tap-in? I think if you didn't get anything else from today, get that I get what I prepare for. What are you preparing for today? All right. So today's journal prompt was, how am I fortunate? So feel free, if you had any aha moments during your journaling session and you want to share it, you can put it in the chat right now or put it in the comments, or you can keep it to yourself. But what I promise to do every Saturday morning tap in is to let y'all in, to let y'all in on what I journaled. All right. And so this is what I journaled. Okay. It's my journal. So this is what I wrote. Okay. This is what I wrote. All right. So how am I fortunate? Okay. I don't know why I be feeling so vulnerable when I'm sharing my journal entry sometimes, because it's personal. It's personal and I'm vulnerable and I'm opening myself. All right, here we go. The verse blessed are my eyes to see and my ears to hear came up. And I will add to that, blessed is my mind to know and to be aware of my power. I know my true self. I just thought about that verse or that scripture that is often quoted, and I paraphrase, my people perish for lack of knowledge. Do you know who you are? Do you know who you truly are? How powerful you are. Know who you are. Go within. The answers are all inside. Do you know who you are? Not who the world tells you you are, but who the Creator created you to be. How blessed and fortunate am I to know, to be awake, to walk in my power. I think about this saying, if you don't learn to follow your own thoughts, you will follow the fellow who followed his. Who are you? I am the head. I am the lead. I am the lender. I am above. I am a whole move. Shout out to the Queen Bee right now. But that's my journal, you guys, okay? Hey, I just wrote what came to the top of my dome. I let it flow, and that is what came out. Sometimes, my inner wisdom comes out to speak to me and meet me on the page. And so that's why I love journaling. All right, you guys, this has been an amazing Saturday morning tap-in. I want to thank you all for tuning in. Even my replay watchers, thank you for tuning in and sharing your energy. All right, we had a powerful tap-in. So now go out there and expect your good, okay? Prepare for the good you seek. All right, prepare for it. Prepare for overflow. All right, so I'll see you guys. Oh, wait a minute. Is it next Saturday that we're not? No, okay. So we are having a tap-in next Saturday, but the Saturday after that, we are not having a tap-in, but we are having one on Saturday, June 14th. So I will see you all back here next Saturday morning on youtube.com/Shamika Chronicles, Instagram @Shamika Chronicles, Facebook, Shamika Chronicles. And don't forget, go to Tubi. Go watch Game Night and holler at your girl, all right? Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Watch it once, watch it again, okay? You guys, let's watch. Should we have A watch party together? Let me think about that. All right. But in the meantime, go out and enjoy your Saturday. I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.